Good evening, Livio, Regano. Tonight's weather. The winter westerly is back. A little bit premature for the Ekka next month, but I'm sure we'll get a few more of these outbreaks before the season's over. Some chilly nights ahead with no rain for at least the next 4 or 5 days. Mornings are cooling down already and the numbers will likely keep falling over the next 2 nights as winds drop. 10 to 20 degrees of temp range today at Sunny Coast Airport, with Gympie reaching only 18. Let's look at the satellite loop first. The rain's all cleared up, even though we did have some 24-hour rainfalls that were sort of between 5 and 10 millimetres, but most of them were around the Gold Coast hinterland. And it's all because of this massive vortex you can see swirling around in the Tasman Sea, very similar to last week's East Coast low, perhaps even more powerful. I'll show you in just a moment. But the swirling winds are bringing up a little bit of cloud that's still bringing showers to the granite belt, and a few whips of those clouds have survived into the Gold Coast. And despite the storms last night on the Sunshine Coast, it's basically all gone around here. Now on today's chart you can see that low. It's a massive system and you can see it's just east of Sydney where we least need it. All those coastal cliffs are getting eroded once again. Huge swells coming out. It will be a while before they'll reach us because it's a little bit tucked in around the landform there. On tomorrow's chart the low moves out a little bit. We still get that very dry southwesterly wind, a little bit too windy for frost, but on the outlook chart as the low further goes out to sea and the swells finally come up, we'll start losing the wind and the frost will become more widespread inland. So now the latest from the Weather Bureau. The boating forecast for Sunshine Coast waters: west to northwest winds up to 20 knots tomorrow, then shifting southwest to southeast for Wednesday, Thursday. Highest seas around 1.5 metres, and that'll be well offshore. Small, clean surf out there at the moment with the west wind tidying up the front faces of all the waves. Could change later this week, though, as that low starts bringing in the swell. Tomorrow's first tide will be a low around mid-morning, followed by an afternoon high. Neither of those two tides very noteworthy, with tonight's moon reaching first quarter. Now, the Southeast Coast District, a fine day and mostly sunny tomorrow. Ignore the graphics. We're having some teething problems. Maroochydore, 22 degrees, 23 for Nambour, and Gympie, 7 to 22. Looking ahead for Maroochydore now, crystal clear skies all week long, with 2 or 3 brisk mornings before minimum temps begin to rise again. A few clouds returning for the weekend, but rain's unlikely. That's all for tonight, folks. Pleasure to have your company. And now it's back to you, Rob.
Yeah, lovely, Liv. Thank you very much, mate. Thanks for your company. See you tomorrow night. Take care. Good night.